Tempo and rhythm are two very different things. And if you clicked on this video and you are a little fuzzy on this, then this is the place for you. And I've got all the details that will hopefully clear it up, clarify it up. Before we get into it, if you're a musician and you want a free something to help you level up what you got going on, then I have a little something for you at the end. Okay, so rhythm and tempo, what are they? Let's start with tempo. So I want you to imagine that you're driving in a car and you're traveling up a really windy hill. Maybe like one of those scenes that you see in a movie where the cliff is like right there. What would the speed limit be there? I hope not like 75. That would be dangerous.
Is it really necessary to drive quite so fast?
Yeah, no. You wouldn't want to go 75. You'd want to slow down. So if the amount of speed you're pushing the car to move is your tempo, then you could think of the way that you're turning the wheel as your rhythm. You are counting to say 4 over and over and over again. We're not talking about time signatures in this video, but that would be the time signature. So when you count to 4, that doesn't change. So you could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a specific speed that I was counting to 4 to. Now I could speed it up. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a different tempo altogether. I sped that tempo up. I can go super slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not going to torture you anymore with that tempo. Now your rhythm is all of the half notes, whole notes, quarter notes, everything that adds some flavor and variety within the time frame of those 4 counts that are going on. And sometimes some of the rhythms make you feel like it sped up. It didn't speed up. Your rhythm is sped up. Let me show you on the guitar. Now, I don't like a G major chord, but I'm going to play it for you because lots of people like a G major chord, so I'll do that for you. This is kind of like a pyramid. Up at the top, we have a whole note. Whole note gets 4 counts, all by itself, all by its lonesome. You only hit it once and you count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, through this video, my voice is going to set the tempo. What I'm playing is the rhythm, okay? So that was a whole note. Half note gets 2 counts each. So we're going to count to 2. And then when we get to the third beat, we're going to say 3, 4, just because we're trying to keep track of where we are in the measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's a half note. Quarter note gets 1 beat each. So it lines right up with our count of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then eighth notes are a subdivision of that. What do I mean by that? You can imagine that a quarter note got chopped in half and now it became 2 little baby eighth notes. And the way we count that is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I don't really like strumming up like that, but it shows that it's an upbeat. Think when you tap your foot down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I was counting the rhythm that time. I know I said that wasn't quite the tempo. So if it was the tempo, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, my voice is keeping track of the tempo. It's just keeping that 1, 2, 3, 4 pulse. Okay? When I'm playing, those are rhythms that are happening within that time frame. So don't be fooled. I'm not speeding up. All right, so I'm going to show you all of them all together. Whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes. My voice is just going to keep that 1, 2, 3, 4 pulse. So you can hear that's the tempo. So my voice is the tempo, my guitar is the rhythm. All right, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me try it one more time just in case you want to catch that again. All right. So whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, then eighth notes. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So I hope that helps. I hope that gives you the ability to see the difference between the two, because you might struggle with rhythm or you might struggle with tempo. But it's important to know the difference between the two so that you can really zero in on which one it is. Because if it's your rhythm, then you just have to work on the rhythms. If it's your tempo, maybe work with a metronome to make sure that your tempo is locked in and where it should be. You don't have to work on them both simultaneously, okay? And that's power in your hands if you know how to differentiate between the two. I have a free 3-day video series for musicians who want to level up. It's just a few things that I think are super helpful that I wanted to give to you, all right? So if you're interested, the link is below. It's totally free. It's below in the description. So if you liked this video, then please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right? Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.